Hey, it's Thirsty Thursday. Uh, Me and you, huh? And we are thirsty for all sorts of things. I like to think our baseline, we want our basic needs met, that love, joy, adventure, right? But you might also be craving or thirsty for more time outside or an organized home or practice forgiveness with an old resentment. There's all sorts of things we can be thirsty for sure. So I want to take you back to the third grade science for just a moment. All living things are pure energy, right? All those cells are moving about, speed of those cells, right? We emit a vibration. All living things emit a vibration. Very, very basic here. When I am experiencing feelings of love, joy, goodness, compassion, laughter, community, I am high vibe. This has become a very big pop culture thing, right? Is it good vibes only, high vibe, right? Because that's the stuff that makes us feel really good. Meanwhile, if you are experiencing feelings of worry, doubt, resentment, insecurity, rage, frustration, that's all really low vibe. So I feel called as a life coach, as a human, to raise our vibe, right? That was just a little snippet of background information. So I want you to imagine in your own life, in your day-to-day world, that people are constantly responding to your vibe. Personally, I'm a pretty enthusiastic greeter, so when I see people, I'm physically affectionate, maybe a little loud, ask fun questions. I want to know what's been going on, how you been, what you up to these days, right? So my vibe sets a tone that people, generally speaking, respond to that with some of their own enthusiasm or joy, right? Now imagine if instead I, kept my arms crossed, or I was only looking down at the floor and I wasn't giving eye contact. People would respond to that vibration also, and they probably wouldn't greet you with that same level of enthusiasm. So you are constantly creating your reality and the way you interact with the world and how the world interacts with you, with your vibe, with your vibration. So I was a classroom teacher when I graduated from Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. I was a classroom teacher for 5 years right out of the gate, and I taught at an all-boys middle school. Now I can tell you, when you walk into a classroom at an all-boys middle school, you have got to be prepared, right? You're presenting yourself with confidence. You don't smile until November. You want a tight ship. You want to be organized and structured. So I presented myself in that way because that's how I wanted my classroom to be. I could get silly in December, January, February, but that wasn't what I was going to be doing right out of the gate. And then you can also look at teachers' classrooms, right? Because it's such a visual imagery, that if you're maybe a new teacher or a substitute teacher and you don't know what you're getting yourself into, that you could easily give away your power and there would be chaos and kids wouldn't be in the right seats and they'd be trying to trick you, and it's loud and it's uncomfortable, right? It's a very simple example that you need to show up to life with very clear intentions about how you want to present yourself. This is one of my favorite analogies. I probably say that 1,000 times though. You are not the thermometer reading the temperature of the room. You are the thermostat, and you are setting the temperature. It's not about being bossy or overpowering or anything like that. It is about you making intentional decisions about what you would love to have, do, how you want to present yourself, how you want to create your own reality. And then you want to be very intentional, make a decision about what you want that to look like, be intentional about how you can do it, and then show up in that way. You want to be confident in your next relationship? Show up that way. You want to be respected, then you need to present yourself as though you respect yourself. This feels very obvious, but sometimes we just need a little nudge of a reminder. So again, big picture, you are emitting a vibration. High vibe is the best. Love, joy, kindness, compassion, and all that stuff feels good, and people respond to you on that same level. So you are not you're not the thermometer gauging the temperature of what's already going on. You are the thermostat, and you are setting the temperature of any of those places that you go. Doesn't matter if it's at home or a classroom or your job, your neighborhood. It's all about you deciding how you want to show up. So you have a beautiful afternoon. Take care.